What's up guys, it is Monster Gaming here. Today I'm doing something different. Basically I'm going to show you guys how I create my thumbnails every day.
Boring.
So this was requested by somebody, by one of you guys, and I just wanted to make this video because why not? This is not a gameplay for Monster Legends or anything. This is just a video or a tutorial to show you guys how I actually create my thumbnails. It's very easy, you just have to get used to it. Alright, so of course you're gonna need to open this Photoshop. It is not free. I used to pay this for this app right here. I used to pay for it, but then I found a way to get this for free for forever, I guess, yeah. So if I find a link for that video that I used to get this, I will be leaving a link in the description down below for you guys to check it out. If not, then I don't know what to say, but hopefully there is one, and make sure you check the description. Alright, so yeah, get into this Photoshop. Alright, this is the thumbnail that I made today for the friendly war battles. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. Alright, so when you open, basically it's gonna be like this after you do all the things to get it for free. So this is how it is. Create a new one, right? It should pop up. Alright, so you see right here pixels, make sure it's pixels. Alright, and then you're gonna put 1280 by 720, so 720 by 1080, and then make sure this is RGB color, okay? And the background don't really matter, alright, because you're gonna be using a different picture. So yeah, just create it. Here it is. Now you're gonna go over to your browser, right, and you're gonna search up a background, basically. So it don't really matter. I'm just gonna go with like a, let's see, I could go with like a forest background, or maybe something like that, or I could go with anything. Okay, so I used to use forest backgrounds. It used to be really cool, but I want to for every one of my thumbnails I do it differently. Or you could basically just search up this Monster Legends backgrounds. Maybe there are some backgrounds, not too many, but look right here, if you search up Monster Legends backgrounds, you should see a few. Not these ones, these are just wallpapers. Alright, don't use those ones. You could use these, like, it's not really, I wouldn't recommend you using these, because honestly it's not really too cool in my opinion. But you could use, like, let's say if you search up backgrounds here, right, here it is, showed up. Alright, let's say for example I use one. Alright, so once it loaded up, you're just gonna go ahead and right click, copy it, minimize this, and then basically when you're in here, you could it don't matter where your thing is on, but just go on top here, press Control, right, on your keyboard, Control V, so basically it pastes it, or I don't know if that's a word, but yeah, so basically it's gonna be paste here. Alright, so you can actually go ahead and press Control Alt and then zoom out with your mouse, right, and then you can basically make it however you want, the way it looks, so I guess I'll go with that, and then you're gonna zoom in here. Alright, yeah, so here it is. Let me just zoom in. Alright, and then basically you could go with like hold up, so on your keyboard, right, press Control J. So basically when you go to your layers right here, it would say layer 1 copy. Alright, you can also do this by right click on this and duplicate layer. Alright, if your keyboard somehow it doesn't work, if it doesn't copy, you can right click on this and then duplicate. Alright, pretty easy. After that you're gonna go up here where it says filter, go over to blur, Gaussian blur. Alright, okay, so basically it's gonna add a nice effect on the background. So it's 5.4 here. I usually use 5.4 because I think it's really awesome. You could just adjust it to whatever you want, but I think if you put it up to like 5.6 or 5.4, whatever you like, alright, it's gonna be pretty blurry here. You could also just leave it blurry, or if you want to change it, go up to the eraser. You see eraser right here? It's gonna go up here, right? And then make the size to like 750 or something. So make sure it makes it like a big circle right here. All right, and then you're also gonna hold up. The hardness, put it at like 70 or 67, anything you want. And this is what it looks like right here. All right. 1 second. No, you don't need this actually. Hold up, guys. All right. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So right here. All right. Go to the middle section, like middle part of it, and then basically you're just gonna tap one time. You see? It makes it like the side of it, the sides are blurry, and then the middle isn't blurry. You can also do it twice if you want, but I usually just do it once. Or you could just leave it all blurry if you want. That's still fine too. Alright, so after that's done, you see this? Now you're gonna go up to Google, right? Like, let's say, this could also be used for any other games, but this is for, just how I create my thumbnails for Monster Legends. So search up like a character, like a monster, I guess. So let's go with Monster Legend Voltic, right? For example, and then you're gonna write PNG, okay? Enter. PNG is basically no, this one isn't PNG because I can just tell. This one right here is, you see the squares in the background and white stuff? Yeah, that's how you know that it is PNG. So basically the background, right? The background isn't like nothing. It's not white or anything. It's just the character. So don't actually do this. Like, just, you know, send it to your background or copy and paste it. That won't work. You're gonna have to save this. Save it anywhere. So I'll go with desktop, right? Save it. Now go to File, Place Embedded, whatever it's called. Yeah, this right here. And then go to your desktop, of course. Voltic, right? Wherever you place it, just place them. It's that easy. And then you can just if you want to like turn them around, go with flip horizontal, you see? Or if you want him like this, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna put him like somewhere right here. You can also rotate it like this. So basically, if you want to rotate it, it could be like this, you know, something cool. Make them bigger. There it is. Pretty awesome, right? Now what you're gonna do is you could add a text. You can add up to anything, seriously, as much as pictures you want, like characters and all. So then put up like let's say, like for example, I'm just gonna go with thumbnail. You see? Now go on the first one, right? You're gonna move them, move the text. You can add another text, right? Just like this. You see? And then you can write anything you want. So I'm not gonna do that, but if you want to, this is just for this video. I'm just gonna put this thumbnail right anywhere you want, anywhere. Honestly, it don't really matter. So I could go right there, and then let's say I want to change the color. Basically, you're gonna go on your text, right? Text right here. You're gonna highlight it. You can go with any color you want. Honestly, I'm gonna go with something like, I usually go with yellows because yellows is pretty bright and it's pretty awesome. But you could go with like maybe that or something, you know, something cool. So there it is. Oh no. And if you guys want a font, honestly, I don't know. Just go. Okay, if you want to change the font, right? Go on here. You should see a bunch of fonts that appears. So basically, you can use any of them. Mine is No Continue. That one you gotta download. So you should search up on Google No Continue font and then download it. Okay. So there it is. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and like maybe turn it to white. I think white is cool. Yeah, why not? So now go to your layers right here. You see layers? Double tap on the thumbnails, right? The text, and then you should see stroke over here. And then I know it turned into white, right? So go on the stroke, change the color to whatever you want, you know? Make it cool. Make it look cool. You could just do anything you want, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go with purple. Purple looks pretty cool. With white, yeah. Alright, there goes the thumbnail. And so this is what it looks like. Now you could also add this. This is optional if you want. Create a new layer by tapping this. I should say create a new layer when you're on it. So right there. Now go to adjustments. You should see brightness and contrast. I think to have adjustments is going somewhere here. It should say if you don't have it already, it should be somewhere here, and just look for it, okay? If you don't have it, it should be on top right here somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. You see? Brightness and contrast. So go to layer. If you don't have it, go to new adjustment layer and brightness contrast. Basically, you're gonna have the brightness and all. So yeah, this is basically that. You see? Adjustment, brightness and contrast. You can just make it brighter if you want. And then this right here is my favorite part. It makes it like look different, really different. Alright, now you're gonna create a new layer again. This time it's gonna be for the second one. This right here is pretty cool. You can change the color. You can do whatever you want here. You know, it's pretty awesome. And this part I don't really care about the lightness, so you can make it this. That's just bad. Don't even, you know, mess with it. Now go back to your layers, create a new one. This is the last part. Alright, go on the second one, the third one. Okay, the third one, I know it looks a bit different for you guys. It's gonna be like this, but if you hold onto it, it should appear. Or I think if you left click, right, if you left click on it, go to polygonal lasso tool. This part you're gonna press one time, and then here, so basically it creates that, and then go up here like this. Basically when you have to connect them, you know. So go up to the brush tool right here. You see the brush tool? Now you can make it bigger as much as you want. You can change the hardness, anything, you know. So basically, if you see it down here, you can change the color. I usually do all white because it looks pretty cool in every single one of my thumbnails. So basically you're gonna rotate it like this, you see. Now you're gonna bring it somewhere down here. So now that's when it's down here, right, you're basically gonna go up to this. So move to it, right, you're on the first one. Now basically with your keyboard, you're gonna press, like, you're gonna hold onto Alt and then your mouse click. So basically you can duplicate it, sort of. So press like hold down to Alt, and then when you have two of these cursors or whatever it's called, you could just duplicate them like that. Now you could just keep doing this, or maybe if you want, just go down like somewhere here, just make like 4 or something. But I like doing like I just like doing these, you know. I think it's much better if you keep on doing this. Now if you wanna like rotate it or anything, you can go up here, show transform controls, or you can press Control Alt T, and then this box will appear. So basically you can rotate it. Oh no, I messed up here. Alright, so I'm just gonna go to history, delete it. Oh, actually there. Alright, delete it. Yes, I kinda messed up there. Alright, so it's like this. Oh no, I messed up. Alright, Alt, and then you're gonna do that. Control T. It's not Control Alt T, it's just Control T. Or you could go to, of course, show transform controls, and then rotate it like that. Then you can bring it somewhere here, you know. So just mess around with it and make like a bunch here. So it's gonna be really easy once you get used to it, you know, just like that. So the reason I made this video was, of course, because somebody requested, and not anybody, any YouTubers I see that made a video like this, you know, like any monster legend YouTubers. So I just wanted to help you guys out. And if you have any question with this, right, just let me know in the comments. Alright, just feel free to ask. And yeah, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. See, it's pretty easy. And then when you're done rotating, you can just press on that, Alt again, hold up, Alt again, right, and then See, pretty easy, guys. So once you're all done, this is what it looks like basically at the end. And if you want to keep adding text or whatever you want to do, you can also do this, okay? After you're done with everything, or when you're like in the middle of doing all this, you could just go back to your, let me just put that in there, go back to your layers, right? And then you see Voltaic's picture, right? So scroll down until you see Voltaic right here, or whatever character you're using. Double tap, go over to outer glow, I think. Yeah, you can use put on outer glow, I guess, if you want to. Basically this will make this will add like a stroke sort of to it, you know. Hold up, right here. So I'm gonna go with the size of kind of like that, I guess. Kind of looks cool. If you guys want to add that, that's optional. You can also drop shadows, you know, of your character. It's sort of like that. That looks pretty awesome. Now that's pretty much it basically. So then at the end you can just go file and then save as, and you can save it, and then later on go to YouTube website and of course upload it. Or you could also go down here, right, and search up for snipping tool. This is what I usually use. Go with new and basically just take it from the top right here. Oh, it's sort of I sort of took the black part right there, so keep on doing this until you actually get it. There it is. Now just go ahead and save it, file, save as, and then after you're done, you of course go ahead and go to your channel and upload it. So it's pretty easy. Once you get used to it, keep on watching the video. If you wanna like keep on coming to the video and you know just a few days, like you gotta keep on repeating basically. So yeah, it's not easy to learn it, but after you do it like a few times, it's pretty easy. So I hope this was helpful, guys. I really hope it was. And if it was, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. I will be uploading the gameplay tomorrow. The reason I didn't upload gameplay today is because I did a live stream earlier. So yeah, peace out, guys.